I read a story the other day, which I'll share with you, from the times of Guru Nanak, one of the mystics. A man went to Guru Nanak and he said, "You talk about the importance of human life. I want to know what is the value of human life. Why do we have it?" Guru Nanak produced a large ruby from his pocket, big one, shining red ruby, and gave it to that man. He said, "Go and get its value. From whoever you come across, come and find out. Say, what is the value of this jewel that I'm giving you? But don't sell it. Just find out the value and come back to me." The man walked out and there was a fruit shop selling fruits. He showed that ruby to the man who was selling fruits. He said, "Look at the stone. What do you think is the value?" He says, "Beautiful, right, shiny. I'll give you a dozen oranges for it." He said, No, I'm not going to sell it. My master said, "Don't sell it, just find the value." And he kept it back and walked further. This is a vegetable seller. He showed him also that stone. Said, "What is the value you think of this stone?" They show me. "Oh, beautiful. I'll give you a sack of potatoes for this." He said, No, I've not come to sell it, just to get the value. He takes it back. Then he goes into a jewelry store and shows the stone. They say, "It's worth 50,000 rupees. It's a very valuable jewel. It's the largest ruby I've seen. And it's worth more than other smaller stones. I give you 50,000. Just leave it with me." No, my master said, "Don't sell it, just get the value." No, I'll double it. I'll give you 100,000. Just leave it here. No, my master said, "Don't sell it, I'll take it away." Then he went to another diamond merchant who happened to be a disciple of that master, Guru Nanak. He showed him. He says, "This is not an ordinary ruby. This has come from your master. All the wealth of the world, if you put together, cannot equal this ruby." So he went back to the master. He said, "I got so many different answers." He said, "You got the answers to what is the value of life. You can make it worth a dozen oranges. You can make it worth a sack of potatoes. You can make it worth a certain amount of money, or you make it invaluable, more than the existence of the entire universe. Depends on how you treat life, what you make out of life." We have been given a human life. It has a very unique feature in it, a feature that no other life has. Neither a lower life nor a higher life has that feature built into this human life. And the feature is we can experience free will. We have the capacity to feel we make choices. We feel we set our destiny every moment by deciding what to do. How do we have that experience? We have that experience that although the entire life is predetermined, the whole creation is predetermined. The Creator knows the whole show in advance and all the time. We can't see what is going to happen in the future. We are blocked. We are ignorant about the future. We are ignorant of the next 5 minutes. Because of our ignorance, we feel we are making decisions by our thoughts, by our choice making, and that is what happens. Little realizing that our choice making, our thinking, how to make a choice and what choice to make is already predetermined. And we are doing exactly what is predetermined. And that's why things happen that way. We forget that everything is predetermined. We don't see it, and we see that we are making choices. As an experience, not of reality. Reality is everything is predetermined. The experience is we are making that choice right now. This great combination put together of a predetermined destiny in which we are placed in the middle with ignorance of the future, in which we feel we make that decision now. That great gift of free will is the very great gift which makes us a seeker and takes us on the path back to our true home. It's only when you seek you can find. And if we didn't have this free will, we couldn't seek. We'd just be drifting along in our life. It's what a wonderful thing to create a certain darkness of our own life by ignorance of the future and placing us in a position where our mind thinks and makes decisions, and thereby becomes a seeker and can find the truth.